Here is the reigning, defending, undefeated WBA light heavyweight champion of the world, Dimitri Bivel. Orgullo del pueblo mexicano, Saúl Canelo Álvarez.
Anything below this belt line is a foul. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both. Touch up.
So Canelo can't start off short and slow because he'll be...
Left hand off the top of the head from Alvarez.
When they watch back the Kovalev fight, they know that Kovalev, they want to be unpredictable with the right hand. They felt Kovalev was more... But that fight was close on the scorecards at the time of the stoppage. More too predictable when he tried to throw that. They want to make Canelo thinking about that.
Way around the guards. He had a little difficult time with Caleb Plant.
So the sheer volume of punches, jab specifically, that Kovalev was throwing.
Manic said so that jab will be effective even if it's just touching those gloves. They found a home for the right hand to the gut.
Alvarez. There's more of them. Canelo's going to be the boss.
And this is what
take his time and then start to figure out his opponent and wear him down.
For Canelo, not many opponents throw body shots at Canelo. Puncher, but it's that right hand right there that does enough work at that range. Maintain that distance, stay behind the jab. Yeah, but he hasn't let go of that right hand yet. I want to see how Canelo's going to react.
He has to make it uncomfortable for Canelo.
And
he's going to have a harder time doing it with Bivel because
you can hear the crowd respond to that.
But he's stepping back with his hands up, which is a good thing. You know, as the last fight we've seen
doing a great job backing up, not letting Canelo plant his feet, staying off the ropes. Yes, it is.
Now Canelo starting to come forward,
loading up on punches as well.
But you can see when Bivel throws the 1-2s like this, he is scoring.
His backs touch the ropes, he's moving laterally. Canelo starts loading up, even if you block those shots.
Again, a flurry from Bivel.
Canelo is definitely a jam-packed type of power fighter. So his punches has a lot of time,
doesn't he?
Absolutely, but I'm wondering when we're going to see the power of Bivel. As of now, we've seen...
these are bothering Canelo, Daniel.
And you could... Excuse me, Daniel.
Canelo sitting down.
What works for him? He's tapping them, trying to find the range, trying to see what punches he can make.
A lot of power behind him. They're still having effect.
Canelo's been all power shots this round.
No, don't push him, don't push him.
A win decision over Canelo in Vegas.
Watch your head.
I think he can if he throws punches like this.
There's that right hand to the right hand.
Yeah, right hand to the body. You don't see, as you mentioned, a lot of fighters go to Canelo's body. Alvarez might try to do the same to Bivel to stop the jab.
Yeah, in that first round, I noticed Canelo was landing.
Is Canelo trying to bait Bivel into opening up a little bit?
I think he is.
There's one.
I like that right hook to the body right there. Those big right hooks, overhand rights being landed by Canelo.
Oh, look at Bivel.
But we've seen this before with Canelo Alvarez, where he's...
One thing I've noticed
with hitting shoulders, arms, and forearms in this fight because Bivel, his defense is too tight.
Swing and a miss with the left hook by Canelo.
Don't stop using your jab, people. Don't stop using your jab. Keep your jab on him all the time.
Bivel staying as sharp as he is.
I see the same thing, and I might even throw
his arms, all these different things. Do you think that'll work?
You know what? We're going to find out.
Look at him go. Oh, my word, Bevel.
Bevel's looking straight at the chest.
And he's looking to set this right hand up.
You know, Bevel's overall activity has dipped the last couple of rounds, but that flow.
Let's see if he goes back to the uppercut.
I think Bevel is really pulling it off here. The CompuBox numbers say it all. It's not just that Bevel is giving us.
Last round it was Bevel who was coming
From Dimitri Bivol with the jab. I didn't expect this many combinations.
Joel, how do you think Dimitri's doing out there?
He's doing great. To me, he's winning the fight. Canelo's not landing anything clean.
Came around the guard with a left hook right there. But yeah, it's a close fight, and now we're edge out Bivol.
Let's see what Chris Mannix thinks. Let's take a look at our CompuBox numbers as Bivol throws a few jabs.
Combinations, but he's stopping Canelo from throwing. So Canelo doesn't have an outlet
in this fight.
Another good jab and then a left.
Bivol, I mean, he landed his shots, got the crowd going. Landed his
Before this fight, but would the lights in the moment be too big?
He's been landing most of the shots, and he's the busier guy.
total focus. There you go, sir. Canelo missed.
Right hand. There's a right hand again, the uppercut.
For Dimitri Bivol, at this point, absolutely not.
He seems unaffected.
Plan coming in.
Exactly. See, he's blocking every punch. Look, he landed like 4 punches in a row.
Weapon Bivol is throwing combinations. He's landing. He's having more success landing punches.
Finishing off with a straight right hand is Bivol, and again he connects.
Aiming at the arm, the left arm of Bivol now. It's readying. That's exactly the game plan that Canelo had against Callum Smith.
All the while, Bivol is scoring with these counters. So Canelo needs to
intelligence, hang on, because this fight might get tight the way that Bivol is
So the judges can hear. Look, he's hitting it 4 times in a row. See, Canelo's doing nothing.
No, man, I agree with you. That's what Dimitri Bivol is so great at.
He's starting to take some shots. It's starting to swell up a little bit. You start to see a little bit of
Punches than really anyone I've seen since Gennady Golovkin back in 2017.
Bivol.
Do you think this strategy would work against Canelo?
And he has risen to the occasion thus far. Some concern from Eddie Reynoso.
There has been concern in that corner the last 3 rounds. Game plan and technique and a strategy and discipline.
Incredibly difficult fight Canelo's in. He hasn't figured out a way to get to Dimitri Bivol.
Canelo have more magic in him.
I just would like to see Canelo throw more punches. I feel like because he's down.
And that's the way we're seeing the fight, but who knows what the judges are seeing. Well, this is a much better round for Canelo.
He'll either need a couple of knockdowns or knockout to win this fight.
Again, pulls out with his footwork, pops him with that jab.
We asked Bivol during the fighter meeting.
Bivol has been doing this entire fight.
Can you imagine if Bivol can knock out Aldo right away to get to Canelo?
And the reason he's finding a way is because it's his footwork. He doesn't smother himself.
Has to win the 12th round. Bruising body attack here from the face of Canelo Alvarez. Bivol looks much better.
Ahí vamos, hijo, ¿eh? Ahí vamos, ahí vamos. ¿Cómo siente? ¿Chingón? Ahora pues, no me abuse tanto de quedarse en las cuerdas, mijo.
Right hand for Canelo. Jabs from Bivol. The judges. Not sure he would feel that way right now, but we shall see.
What he always does, he fights within himself. He doesn't get out of character.
He can chew.
But it's being blocked. Bivol is accustomed to that power, and he's strong. He's a natural light heavyweight.
Dave Moretti, Steve Weisfeld, who I consider the gold standard
over the last few rounds.
And history proves that it's hard.
And look at the punches through round 9. My word, 110 to 61. This is the second foray into light heavyweight division for Canelo. He knocked out Kovalev, Jessica McCaskill.
We are seeing some major fatigue here from Canelo. We see his arms up.
Very true.
Was Bivol just too big?
When it comes to boxing judges, these are the best, some of the best in all of boxing.
Canelo to win a decision against Canelo in Vegas. Golovkin came out.
Has not figured out how to get to Dimitri Bivol. And Dimitri Bivol,
write his name.
Bivol is a natural light heavyweight, so guarding, putting his earmuff defense is good enough.
In the corner between rounds, that usually shows that the fighter is fatigued. I don't know if it's the vegan diet.
Just too strong for Canelo Alvarez. 3 rounds. Let's check in with Chris Mannix.
Known to take on big challenges, fighting the best. He might have just stayed behind that beautiful jab, not take any more chances. He did exactly what he needed to do. At this point,
Bivol's putting on, and him obviously coming up in weight class, but Bivol looks good.
Canelo be doing differently.
I feel like Canelo should be taken a little bit more seriously. It's good.
Too strong, and most importantly, too smart.
Bivol having the performance of his life.
Staying in control, not giving up control.
Yeah, he's frustrated.
Bit off too much than he could chew here tonight.
I've never seen Canelo this fatigued in a fight before.
The score for him. His punches are off and clean, but Dimitri
Bivol to
Bivol
slip punches is good to look good defensively, but when you're down, and history repeats itself, he must know it's better to close this shit. You can hear Dimitri, but you know, I thought Canelo could have, with one of those shots could have went down. Very strong chin from Canelo.
On his terms, that's what Bivol is doing right now. He fights him when he wants, but he boxes.
He is overwhelming Canelo with the sheer volume of his punches.
30 seconds. They want to assure this victory.
He's seeing less of power from Canelo.
A right hand scores for Bivol.
He's in a position to beat the champion of the world. Thinks that it takes brute strength to beat a brute puncher, but it takes finesse and a game plan.
And Sergio Bivol just doesn't. Canelo Alvarez was a big favorite, showed out, and may have just beaten the pound.
To the judges' scorecards. All score this bout identically. 115 to 113 for your winner by unanimous decision. He's still